Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I'm your host, Cullis Fade. It's episode 31. We're going to go to the Plasma Drive Chambers, and we're going to start this quest for Cabela. The Plasma Drive Chambers. We're going to take, not Heinrichs, let's see, who do we got? We're going to take Jai. I don't think I'm going to take Yurlena. I'm going to take Yadira. We're going to level both of those people up. I'm trying to remember the plasma drive chambers and if it's worthwhile to take someone with a long-range sniper ability. And it's not. Okay, let's level everybody up. We got this. Horost, buddy. What kind of installation is that supposed to be? If you kill us, Matthias will drag me back from the beyond the grave just to give me an earful. Scrap this and start again. I will double check it. That's right, the plasma drive chambers. So, Heinrich Montag is here. The light from the Infernus Master's Eho stick reveals his surprised but amiable expression. Heinrich's lip is split and a fresh bruise is blossoming on his cheekbone. Lord Captain, didn't expect to see you in this compartment. Are you out on a stroll? Taking in the sights of your domain? The blue glow of plasma is especially striking at this time of the watch. Is it just the power surging in the bay? Or was there a spark between us just now, Heinrich? Jai bites her lip dramatically. Heinrich matches her with a theatrical sigh. Either it could start a dangerous fire, Mistress Hedari. Someone could get hurt. We can't let that happen now, can we? You're the most mawkish Infernus I've ever met, Master Monte. A burly man in coveralls furrows his bushy eyebrows. His sparse hair stands on end. That's my dad's hair. Your lordship, welcome. I'm Shift Foreman Niger, in charge of this section. If you need anything, I'm here to help. My dad's hair, which I know I'm going to get someday because I'm basically a much larger version of that man. He's 5'3", looks exactly like me, and we have exactly the same physical ailments. His hair looks like a pine forest after a fire has gone through it and stripped it of all its leaves. And I'm just not looking forward to that. I look at his head and I'm like, if that happens to me, I'm just shaving my head bald. It looks a little silly. But what can you do? It's your genetics, right? Nothing you can do. Infernus Master, what exactly are you doing here? I'm carrying out a routine drive inspection. The regulations require scheduled checks to make sure the installation isn't weakened, sensors haven't been tampered with, and the reactor is about to blow anytime soon. Just business as usual. It is strange that the senior officer is conducting the inspection alone. According to regulations, there should be an entire squad of Infernae, and the personal presence of the Infernus Master is necessary only in emergency. Heinrich, why are you really here? Found me out, have you? I'm not really here about the reactor. I heard a rumor that you'd gone to investigate the plasma drive chambers, so I thought I'd make sure everything went smoothly. Your lordship is accustomed to associating with people of your rank, or officers at the very least, but here, this place is home to voidfarers of simpler manners, whose clan customs may be unfamiliar to you. The voidfarer of simpler manners furrows his brows. Our customs are decent ones, Master Montag. I'd rather boil myself in plasma than let anything happen to the Lord Captain. No offense, Niger, but if you can find even 3 people in this bay who can give a report without turning the air blue, I'll gladly admit I was wrong. Heinrich grins at the now silent Niger. You're a good bunch. I'd hate to see you insult his lordship with some foolishness and not even realize it. I require no protection, Infernus Master. As your lordship wishes, I might as well carry out a bay inspection then since I'm here. I won't interfere with your business. Niger, have you seen a symbol that looks like a serpent in front of a star? Somebody keeps daubing it on the equipment and bulkheads, he says. If I find the scoundrels, I tear their hands off and send them for servitorization. The shift foreman frowns. Is it some kind of sedition? I didn't know. If you see one of these, let me know. We'll try to find these artists. I must take my leave. Alright. Well. Let's level some people up here. Jai, what's your rogue trader build say? Gotta scroll over here on the Excel spreadsheet and take a look at it. It's the last thing we did for you. The last thing was Against All Odds. Oh, that was a movie. The very famous Phil Collins song, I believe. Orchestrated Firestorm should be... Oh, no, it's not. It's Against All Odds. Oh, I got it wrong, right? Because I did it. This is 1, 2, 3 steps after the AP increase. It should have been Heroic Inspiration. Okay. So I got her as Ballistic and then CT Perception. Okay. You could go with Agility on her. But we try to keep her out of harm's way. I don't know what's the most wise course of action here. What's her agility? It's 40 and her ballistic skill is 60. She generally doesn't shoot or hit anything. I think this time I'm going to go defense and try to keep her alive a little longer, because really the most important thing she does is buff. And you want to keep her alive for that. Her ballistic skill being what it is, it's just not enough. So that's probably something I should change on the Excel spreadsheet. And then for a second skill here, so this is 4 after the AP increase. I'm going to go Agility here. And then it says CT Perception. Oh, okay. I've got this listed as this. Character Training Perception. That this is an important skill for her. Well, I'm going to take it and follow the chart. We'll take that. Now, she should be able to take Heroic Inspiration. She already has it. Okay. I see Heroic Inspiration and Against All Odds got swapped on my Excel spreadsheet. So Nerves of Steel should be the next thing that she gets right here. Whenever the Master Tactician or their allies gain momentum, they gain +1 more, which is awesome. Whenever the Master Tactician or their allies lose momentum, they lose 1 less. Fantastic. Idira, what about you? The last thing you took was Acute Pain. Okay. And that was 3 after the AP increase, which is correct. Oh, no, it's not. Again, it got swapped with, what? Does it hurt? 1, 2, 3. She got Carnival of Misery. What was the one she took before that? Does it hurt? Yeah, we swapped those. Okay. Took those in reverse order. That's all right. So, Does it hurt? Perception and Psycher Majoris. Okay, willpower is maxed out for her. She gets a bonus to her Psycher right there. And then All-Encompassing Agony. If an enemy suffers from any of the Executioner's damage over time effects, it suffers from bleeding, burning, and toxin at the same time. All of these damage over time effects deal plus 30% more damage to the enemy. So this is where kind of the grenades start to come into handy, because you have toxin grenades and fire grenades that create a fire surface. So if you can get all 3 things, including bleeding on them, if an enemy suffers from any of the Executioner's damage over time effects, is also, and I think the word should be is also, if an enemy suffering from any of the Executioner's damage over time effects is also suffering from bleeding, burning, and toxin at the same time. Yeah, so I think I want to do this with all my Executioners. I just think it probably ends up being pretty deadly there. Okay. In that case, let's see. We're going to do one more thing here. Switch the Excel spreadsheet back to the Rogue Trader log and proceed through here. So here in the plasma drives, reactor attendant, overseer, emergency repair. What are we doing here anyways? What's our quest? The traders could have left behind evidence in this compartment. Okay, so we're looking for evidence.
Shireen, what fabulous places you take us to. Abandoned ships, foul-smelling back streets, and now a filthy compartment where anyone is welcome to get themselves killed by a conductive charge.
Never say that I don't take you anywhere.
Auspex has detected something.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
There's goods. Heed these words and commit not the transgression of industrial accident. Praise the Om Messiah thrice, and only then lay your hands upon the lever. The tech priest is so absorbed in prayer they do not notice your presence. That's funny. We're calling daily instructions prayer. Examine the symbol. You can just make out a faded symbol on one of the tiles, a serpent and a star. There appears to be someone's stash behind it, but the stash has long been abandoned. Oh, really?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay. It's a stash we can't grab, apparently. Alright. These guys are over here praying. Oh, engine, please keep working. Who do we have here? The reactor attendant overseer. Lord Captain. Properly deferential to us. What do we have here? Oh, got something here. More goods. We get this. A cash note. All this scrap reads received. Need more. Ooh, really? The cash contained a cryptic note. Nige, the shift foreman, might be able to help decipher its meaning. Yeah, I'm guessing what it meant was weapons, probably, but... Turn on the servitor. There's a servitor up here that needs to be turned on. Turn the servitor. That's right. Okay, so these guys are not facing the right way. Some of these servitors. So if you turn them... You need to be... Are you working on your thing? With a pitiful clanking sound, the servitor's claw docks with the mechanism and begins to perform the necessary manipulations. So let's get this guy down here. He needs to be turned. Doink. Yep, and there he goes. He's doing his job. This guy over here. Turn around. There you go. So you get those three guys done, and then you can come up here and press this button. Call the cargo lift. Beep. Call it again. There you go. Beep. Can we call it one more time? No. Get up here. Oh, but it's not lighting up. Okay. Am I missing a servitor? There's a note here. Esteemed Tech Priest Deltar, this is unacceptable. For the 10th time, you've sent us the same faulty servitors. It's been over 2 weeks and we still can't raise the lift that's stuck between our platform and platform 92M, all because of your servitors. For the love of the throne, decommission these things if you can't fix them. Respectfully, Shift Foreman Nage. Okay. Every other time I've done this, and I've got these servitors pointed in the right direction, working on the things they're supposed to, and I pull this up, this becomes clickable and it has some goods in it. But not this time. Okay? Maybe later. We do come back to the plasma drive chambers later, so.
Is there money to be made?
Reactor Tenant Overseer. Lord Captain, where is my boys here? Deck Enforcer. Where's Nige? Technomat. Maybe he's down here. Where are you, Nige? Right. There's Heinrich Montag. Maybe Nige is by him. Oh, he's right here. Shift Foreman Nige. Montag, what do we got? How goes your search, Lordship? I found this note, one of the caches. What is that? Nige's thick eyebrows knit together angrily, and you almost think you see a power charge jolt across them. We've got smugglers on the loose. Who else would be hiding these strange messages? I'll have them drawn and quartered on the turbine, I will. Now I'd like to find out what they're smuggling. There was an old cache hidden under one of the serpent weapons. That's just what we need, more secret stashes. I hope there was nothing forbidden in it. Forgive me, your lordship, but voidsmen are simple folk. I've been trying to wean them off their grubby habits for years, but give them anything worth having and all they want to do is hide it in a hole like a rat. All right, well, what else can you tell me about this bay? Proud of our chambers. Power feeds the ship's main engine from here. There are other drives on the ship, but ours is the mightiest. That's to say, we do important work. Okay. Well, what else do we need to do here then? Find the conspirators. Critters could have left behind evidence in the compartment. What other evidence do I need from this thing? Okay. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
I gotta figure out what's going on here. Eep. Yeah, because that should light up. What else have I missed? I feel like I'm missing something here. This is not going the way I thought it was going to go. Alright, I'm going to look around and we'll see what we can find out. There's a technomat down here we can speak to. Oh. Lay people interfering with the operation of the sacred mechanisms disturbs the machine spirits. In the name of the ominous, I refrain from any further profane acts. Okay. That didn't help. Okay, we needed to come right here to this spot and grab this, I think. Right here. We had to get close enough to fire this off. And there's an improvised Weber. So that's the third clue. There's a little map here that I'm going to add to the Excel spreadsheet because it's very informative. It shows you where all three clues are.
Let us not dawdle.
Naje bows deferentially. How goes the search, your lordship? Show the improvised Weber. I found this in a cache marked with a serpent. Naje holds the weapon as if it's going to bite him, sweat beading on his forehead. Machine spark shake me, a homemade weapon, and assembled right in this compartment. The markings are the same as those on the local machine parts. This is a very serious matter. Seems someone is plotting a riot and secretly building their own arsenal from scavenged materials right under our noses. We need to find and capture whoever set up these caches and hid these weapons. To tell you the truth, I'm no good at hunting rule breakers. It's not what I do. You give the orders and we will do it. Alright. We shall set an ambush near the caches. Sooner or later someone will come back to check them. If these guys are smart, they'll spot the enforcers near the cache and stay out of sight, and your lordship would be spotted even quicker. I see. Naje, shall we have your people lie in wait? I just wish I knew who to trust with. Our villain could be anyone from the Bay crew. If we pick the wrong person, we'll blow the whole ambush. We need someone from the outside who won't draw attention to ourselves. Then we'll use the Inferne. They often carry out inspections here. No one will suspect them. Hey, Montag, come over here. We need a couple of your braver boys and girls for a job. Naje smiles and adds more quietly. We need people to keep watch over something, and maybe to break a few noses. We'll help. I have a couple of people in mind. Tough lads. I'll get them here right away. Let's catch the vermin. Consider the dirtbag caught. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, this guy's coming up here to this cache that we just found. Have you lost something, friend? Let us give you a hand. Get him, boys. And we did. Fantastic. The man kneeling before you has an ungainly build, a stubborn jaw, and a heavy gaze. He looks no different from any other worker in this compartment except for the tattoo on his forearm, its design resembling a worm devouring a star. One of the Infernus workers is holding the Weber taken from the prisoner, exactly like the one that was in the cache. The Master-at-Arms regards the Infernus sternly. The weapon, hand it over. What you saw, keep it to yourself. He forces out the words through clenched teeth. Your cooperation with the enforcers will be noted. The pigment of the tattoo looks fresh, standing out starkly against the color of his skin, which means that it is a very recent addition. You look closely and notice a pair of scars at the base of his neck, suspiciously reminiscent of an almost healed bite. Who is this man? Shalfgalai, servant of the blessed lathe, Beta 2 diligence, low-ranking worker, easily replaceable, no apparent signs of mutation. Good work, Heinrich. Were any of your people harmed? Thank you, your lordship, not a scratch on us. He's a piece of work, right enough, but he's no fuel compartment fire, more like a sparking cogitator. Sourback glares at him with visible jealousy, but Heinrich just keeps grinning smugly. Well, prisoner, do you feel like talking yet? I've got nothing to say to you, heretic. Allow me, Lord Captain, please. Or me. Heinrich's menacing scowl has instantly robbed him of his friendly charm. I'd be happy to oblige. Heretic, am I? Either fear has robbed him of reason, or he has a very skewed perspective. The prisoner jerks as if trying to point at you with his tied hands. You're a false believer, a fake captain. You're leading people into the gloom of heresy, away from salvation. Cassia whispers in mesmerized horror. His soul is pale, almost colorless, but alien hues have seeped into it. Unthinkable and insane. And they came from without. I see. Well, we'll see this interrogation myself. As you command, Sourback says, although I believe this zealot will require some effort. Questioning fanatics is a long and exhilarating process. Inject him with substances that break the subject's will, but be sure not to melt his brain. The chemical concoction burns the man's mind from within. His muscles twitch, tense to the point of sinew cracking. A torrent of nightmares born from his subconscious assaults his brain, but he cannot even scream. He moans, choking on his own saliva. I do that with pizza. The man whimpers incoherently but grits his teeth. Your song. I hear it. I won't break. Sourback smiles longingly. Not much longer, your lordship. Adira, acquaint this man with what lies beyond the veil of reality? Adira lays her hands on the prisoner's temples, looks into his eyes, and opens her mouth. The shadows in the room dart back and forth, and an unnatural, discordant wave of noise bursts from the psyker's lips. The man's body shudders. Breathing turns ragged. His face contorts into a grimace of pain and horror. Blood trickles from his nose. A few minutes later, Adira staggers back to you. He's had enough. If I go any harder on him, his brains will roll up and crawl out of his nostrils. And honestly, I've had enough too. Better stop now before we wind up with some warp spawn on our hands. A gurgling sob falls from the man's lips. Stop. I'll talk. Sourback looks at him with a radiant smile. The prisoner is ready to cooperate, your lordship. How did the conspirators recruit you? I believed. I found him. I bowed to him. His angel's kin granted me revelation. It entered my flesh. It let me join the congregation. Who do you serve? The cult of the Ravenous Star. The true believers. The righteous. The purest congregation. They who hear the songs of his angel. This angel. Is that the old sorcerer who appeared before me and promised me my demise? Did he brainwash you all, or is someone else leading you? Old sorcerer? No. The angel is not of the woeful human form. He is splendor. His visage is a divine inspiration of the many-armed emperor. You, faithless one, were granted the honor of gazing upon the Magus, our good shepherd, our messengers. The captive lets out a deranged chuckle. If you beheld the angel, you would scratch your own brain out through your eye sockets, for you would realize the depth of your wickedness before him. Many armed. A deep furrow appears on Sourback's brow. Blast it! Lord Captain, we are dealing with an extremely dangerous xenocult that excels at hiding among the humans. Why the many-armed emperor? Their arms, Lord Captain. These Xenos have more arms than normal. They twist and pervert our faith, probably for the sole reason that it gives them blasphemous pleasure. What else do you know about our enemy? Very little. As per regulations, every Master-at-Arms passes on special instructions to their successor. Instructions that more resemble disturbing tales. Some of them mention genetic cults, covert clans, cliques, and sects that all share one common trait: Xenos infestation. These things pass themselves off as ordinary people, as rabble or preachers, corrupting new groups. They pray to their unholy idol, which they often refer to as the many-armed emperor. They create ever-growing families and produce offspring, hideous at first, but with each new generation more and more human in appearance, and then they rise up. Why do they choose to act among the rabble specifically? The lower decks have plenty of dark corners for the Xenos to lie in wait. Commoners are too dull-witted and spineless to identify the threat before it's too late. I'm touching my nose on the nose for the present political climate in America. At the same time, they are dull-witted and spineless enough to serve as cannon fodder to be thrown at the cult's enemies when the uprising begins. What is their objective? Power? Bloody sacrifices to their god? Their end goal is always mutiny. They can prepare for many generations, accumulating weapons and numbers until one day they attack. That day is their day of revelation, the apotheosis of their profane faith. They think that on that day their blasphemous star children will descend from the void and elevate their worshippers. I see. Let's return to interrogating this dipshit. In lieu of answering, Sourback nods grimly, lost in troubling thoughts. Oh, I wish to know everything about your vile cult, although not really. We believe in the many-armed emperor, he who waits for his children, cast out into the unknowable abyss. He is a kind, merciful... He uproots tyrannies of evil. He sends his angel to the righteous, and angels kin follow. Man lowers his gaze with an expression of surprise. It seems he has described his paltry religion in its entirety. This is a pawn, a mindless tool. He was brainwashed and forced into submission. He's not even a distributor of ideology. He was merely fed the rudiments, and without trusting him with anything important, they sent him out to serve and die. So what are you plotting, a mutiny? Death, yours. Even broken, he musters a spiteful sneer. Fake captain. The faithful are already aiming for your heart. I was ordered to stockpile weapons, so that when the fateful hour comes, the righteous would not stand unarmed. I wouldn't say that these improvised webbers are that much better than fighting with bare hands, but until we are done with the cleanup, every enforcer will carry a combat knife fit for cutting through nets. Where are you hiding? Where's your leaders? In a sanctuary. A tomb for heretics. A quiet place. The dynastic crypt. The vermin have infiltrated the crypt, holding the bodies of the worthiest servants of the dynasty. No one is allowed inside save for the Lord Captain's personal retinue. And they dared. But how? The crypt's defenses are impenetrable. I presume our next objective is the Von Valencia's dynastic crypt. Yes, your lordship. We must attack now, while we still have the element of surprise. I will lead the strike force, but I will require your presence and Confessor Aldebert's help. Fierce machine spirits guard the dead. They won't let an armed troop pass without a direct command from the rogue trader and the ring of the ship's confessor. I will meet you at the doors. Casting a glance at the prisoner, whispering incoherently under his breath, Sourback adds offhandedly, and this vile scum. With your permission, I'll throw out the airlock. I doubt he will be of any further use to us. Yeah, out the airlock he goes. It will be done, your lordship. Out the airlock he goes. We gotta like that. Alright, let's see. Is this the... Where's our way out here? Dun, 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 dun. One of these is our way out. So, off to the crypt. We gotta go here. And who do I want for my group? Let's see. It's a good question. Oh, I gotta take a minute to decide. Okay, I know who I want for this. Idira's out. Yurliet's in. We're gonna need her weaponry at long range, which would be really good. Everybody else is great. We're gonna want Jai to do her thing. Although we could swap Jai for someone else. It's true, we could swap Jai for Argenta, but I kind of want to see if Jai can get everybody their heroics, because that would make things a lot easier. So we're going to try to use her as a result booster. All right, let's go. This should be fun. This is a fun encounter. It's a little different. Alright. In here, into the crypt. Confessor Aldebert. Heed me, O guardian spirits. We have come to punish a great desecration. Heresy has made its lair in the dynastic crypt and disturbed the peace of our honored dead. I beg you to perform the ritual of unsealing and allow us passage. A hand-shaped panel opens in the altar of unsealing. The panel is lined with sharp spikes. Lord Captain, we now require your blood. The crypt will not open without the rogue trader's genetic signature. Of course, you need more of my blood. That makes sense. Always grabbing my hand and spiking it. The panel's mechanical teeth sting your flesh, and you feel your blood trickling down the small ducts into the altar's bowels. You hear a click, and the crypt doors open with a piercing creak. Beyond them, you see nothing but darkness. Sacrilege! The hallowed crypt must remain illuminated at all times to drive away the shadows from the place of the ancestors' final repose. This was done on purpose, I'm sure of it. Our coming is expected. Vanguard, provide the Lord Captain with Illuminator Servo Skull. Take care, your lordship, and watch out for dark corners. Move out for House von Valencius. It's dark in there.
For the Emperor! I'll show you how it's done. Moving out.
Go, go, go! It is.
Go, go, Gadget Mobile. Oh, and here comes Heinrich. Your lordship, wait, there's been... Damn it, I'm late. I meant to report an act of sabotage. They've cut off the promethium supply to the crypt's lighting. You're walking into an ambush. Why did you fail to discover this earlier? They covered the tracks well, but I was worried about your safety, which is why I took the liberty of sending maintenance patrols to inspect the perimeter of the crypt. Whether through darkness or well-lit halls, we are going in. I fear we might be underestimating the enemy. The enforcers have already done it once. The Infernus Guild would join you in this fight if you would have us. To get inside, the aberrations would have to make a passage for themselves somewhere in the crypt's perimeter. No one knows the maintenance tunnels better than us. We could find this breach and attack the enemy from the rear. I doubt a few workers armed with axes and torches will make much of a difference, but we would be honored to die in your name. Well then, do not throw your lives away. Stay out of this. As you command, please be careful, your lordship. The Infernus Master and his people leave the hall. The doors of the crypt are open. It's time to step into the darkness. It's only because I don't trust the Infernus Master. And I don't need to be giving his people a bunch of weapons either. Alright. So, we gotta go this way, into the darkness. Okay, I have to do one small thing here. Okay. Since we got confused in the plasma drive chamber about what exactly we needed to do, we had to find the 3 clues. I decided to update the Excel spreadsheet with that, so it's more clear what we actually needed to do. In here, we've got a servo skull to help light the way. The gates have been blocked to cut off all possible escape routes for the heretics and enforcers alike. They will not open until your victory has been secured. So what we need to do is go down here into each one of these rooms,
I always have a backup
one by
plan.
one. It's going to be servitors and stuff like this, and loot them all. In here, you get these, the Master Duelist gloves. Whenever the wearer scores a critical hit with a ranged attack, their next attack against any target automatically hits and cannot be parried or dodged. So those are fun gloves for someone like Argenta, except we'd rather have the recoil gloves on her. So anybody who's going to do melee and range at the same time, those would be fun gloves for. Over
I
here,
always keep my options open.
nothing here. Yeah, I can't remember all the pieces that we need to loot here, but we're going to hear some stuff as we move along in the darkness here. These are the crypts. Remember the deeds of those who died to protect the Lord, Captain. 2 large footprints in the dust, but 2 feet are of different shapes, one human and the other clawed. So, that gives you an idea what's going on here.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
These bones of the dead should be serving the living.
Yep. And
They
then
could
this
be used in
is going to
rites or
open a door
divinations
over
or as
here.
amulets. Why are
that you
they
can't see,
here,
but it's right there.
gathering dust and concealed from people's eyes?
A black viscous substance.
It's true. The remains could be usefully processed into corpse starch, and the premises refitted to house the vessel's systems.
So that didn't sound very good. And if you come back here, you'll find that, yeah, servitors' blood.
Keep your wits about
Some
you.
things were killed. And this is, the sarcophagus was installed recently. Here, Archmilitant Mort keeps the eternal vigil. So Mort was from the prologue. Mort gets a place of reverence. And there's this hidden room over here. Above the 100 different names is the engraved inscription to all who made the highest sacrifice for the dynasty. And we pick up a bunch of goods here. And the Breacher's armor. So it's a medium armor, +2 armor, +10 perception. It's good armor for Argenta. And then an old key, which we
Is there
need.
money to be made?
The gate does not yield, so we have to have Pascal come back here and fix something for us. Right here. That's why we brought Pascal, because he does stuff like that. He's really good at it. And now we can open the door. And on to the next place. So here's the big fight. It's a lot of fun. Keeping with the theme in this game, it's very unique. So this battle did not go the way I wanted to the first time because I had forgot some information. It's really nice. It shows you that the main boss in this encounter will set a bomb on the ground, a location for where a bomb is going to land, and then shows you that it's going to land, and it kills these guys. What I didn't remember, and what it doesn't explain clearly or show clearly, is that these things that look like little houses, they have slats in them, and they're going to shoot area of attack bolter attacks at your party as if Argenta were inside each one of these and unleashing her AoE attack each time. And so, you know, to make that go away, you need to kill these, and they're really hard because you can't target them, so you can only kill them with AoEs or secondary damage. And then these Gene Stealers right here with 216 hit points, their melee attacks basically don't miss and do a ton of damage. Now, what you want to do is get up here and get through this guy's protective shield and melee him down. But it's really hard to do with these houses, so that kind of sucks. So we're going to try to move some people in such a way that hopefully we can get everybody over here. I'd kind of like to have her over here. I kind of want Jai over here with me. Irliet, kind of want you here. Pascal, it might even be wise to put you here. We'll see. We're going to try to get people kind of hidden behind these houses. So we'll see how this works. We're going to have her, first of all, try to move some people out here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then the hard part here is being in a position to hit these people and not get hit herself. Because once she does this attack, she's kind of stuck. And I don't think I can get her to move here and hit these guys. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. We want her right up against this building.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And I actually don't know if this is going to help her or not. So
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
all allies in the front line gain 11% bonus to armor, and all enemies suffer more damage. So we're going to leave that there. We're going to try to take this other guy down and kill this house some more. Does some damage. We're going to try to protect over here. Kind of behind that house. And then the rear. All allies in the rear deal 11% damage with ranged attacks. So that's where we want it. We kind of want it here because we're going to put yearly out here. There's no cover here, which is a shame. And then it's going to launch a bomb on her. So that's kind of the part that sucks. Jesus. And they just don't miss. So now I'm there. These guys really suck. Marksman, gunner, okay. I don't want to be here where there's going to be a bomb, so that kind of stinks. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this because I'm not set up to get over here. I don't want to be there. I'm going to move here. And I'm going to try to slide right into this spot. Yep, like that. Buff myself. Give myself some defense. Light someone on fire. Can I get the Gene Stealer lit on fire? I mean, not Gene Stealer, it's an aberrant. Yeah, light him on fire. Okay, and then I still got enough to buff myself with this. Great, I'm going to do that. Okay, and then I still got enough here to do something. I can hit both of these guys. Great, do it. Okay. All right, that's that. All these guys have AoE attacks. They got Webbers, which really suck. Okay.
I move as if unseen.
I'm not worried about these guys right here because Pascal can take them out and our Blade Dancer can take them out. I'm more worried about her being able to stack some exploits on this fool over here. And then there's a Neophyte Hybrid Marksman up here. So we're going to do this. We're going to give her a perfect spot. She can gain perception and ballistic skill. She doesn't get the cover bonus because there's no cover there. That's okay. We're going to try to do this guy and give herself some more hit points. She should go from 48 to like 50 something. Pascal's here. He gets to move a little bit if we want him to move. That's kind of the problem here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move him right up here. He's going to kick this thing. Okay. And then she goes back to her turn. This guy has a Weber. This guy has a gun. And this guy has what? Some kind of sniper rifle, maybe?
This tedium is beneath.
He's gone. Yep. Okay. Whenever the wielder scores a critical hit with a single shot attack, they gain an additional attack this turn. That's nice. Keep trying to crit these guys, will you? Okay. And now we're going to say if this guy gets killed, you're going to get a extra half a turn here. The Aberrant's going to try to run up here. He can't go very far. Pascal getting hit, that's not good. It's going to web these guys. Pascal, can you move? You cannot. You've been webbed, apparently. The Webber. Immobilized for 1 round. Familiar trap. Okay. You can kill that guy. Okay, what about this guy? Neophyte fighter. Let's do this. Wait a minute, we just did that, right? Yep. You could do this for a perfect spot to gain me some ballistic skill. I might wait though. Okay. That's nice. Stack another exploit on this thing. I almost want to put this on him. It's an AoE right there. Let's see what happens. That's nice. You got that guy. Good. that's not really worthwhile, I don't think, because this is gonna... Recoil is reduced for half for 7 rounds for allies, and their enemy's dodge is reduced. Enemy weapon recoil is increased. I don't know how much he has for weapon recoil on that Weber, though. I don't think any. Actually, we have a Weber in our inventory, don't we? Can't we look at it and see? Dang it. To melt a gun. Melt a Ultima. Right here, Weber. Dodge reduction rate of fire is 1. Yeah, it doesn't have any recoil. It's not. That's not relevant. Exposed weakness won't matter because he's got 8 exploits. He's 50 and 88 dodge. 50 armor. Let's take that off of him. 27 and 65. Okay. This guy's gonna do less damage though. We can't get to him. Okay. Fine, hit this. If somebody kills this fool, free half turn. Alright. And you can stack that on him or you can take a shot at someone.
If it serves your cause, I'll deal death with my hands.
That works. If anybody kills him, nope, 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 nope. There's nobody left. That can't be used on that. Okay, you're done. Pascal, you got a half a turn here. You could shoot somebody. That's probably the best thing. Can you hit this? You can. Can you hit this? You can hit this one. Okay. Try to shoot that.
Approved.
I think he hit the house behind him. Okay. Stack this. Exploit. Cabela, it's your job to do some things here.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Do this.
I will not die in dishonor.
Well, we'll see about that. I'd kind of like this to be bloody.
As the tenants demand.
Now go.
As honor ordains. Caught by the web.
Okay, she got the house. She can cleave on this corner.
I shall not fail.
Alright. How many dances does she have? Just the one? Can she dance right here?
As honor ordains.
Yeah, and she hits the house for 20. Okay, we'll take that. Gene stealers take a while to move around. Jai's over here and says, I got high momentum. What do you want to do? Well, that's a good question.
Watch my back.
Where am I? I'm over here. Holt, I could move up to that second house. If she can hit me from that far. Can she hit me with this? She can.
Am I getting paid for this?
She can hit me with linchpin. Oh, I don't really want to be here with her though, do I? Dang it. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do then. Can she hit me with linchpin? No. Can she hit me with inspire? No. You'd have to move. We've got most of these guys wiped out except for one guy way up there. Let's do this.
I know what I'm doing.
She's
Usually.
probably gonna die. You don't want to have any of these people out in the open. It's really, really bad. But we're gonna try to make the most of it here. Linchpin on me.
You've got a problem? I've got a prize.
Inspire on me. I'm gonna use this on
I
her.
can do that with the right incentive.
Cass, you need to get out of here. So I don't want you over in the open. So what I'm gonna do is have you move down here.
Step aside. The navigator
So you won't get
is
bombed by
coming.
that. Now you can give finest hour to me.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Don't let your guard down. On it.
Okay. Try to hit this thing. Okay. Can I hit this house? I get... Oh, it's worth 2. I could swing at this bozo twice.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay. That's nice. Can I swing at this house then?
Who, if not me? You should have thought twice before crossing me.
That's nice. Cass, why don't you move this to right here so Jai has some defense, because it's what? This is, they get a bonus to armor, or it's this one. They get cover efficiency and dodge, and a plus 20 dodge reduction, or this. So what I want? More armor, and all enemies suffer more damage from the source, or this. Let's do this.
Me? If you insist.
You get a little
Lord
bit more
Captain.
dodge, darling. Jai, okay, this is what I'd like to do, is have you move over a little bit closer to here. That'd be great. Now, can you shoot at this thing? You can shoot at that. Can you shoot at this?
Don't get too caught. Whoa! I want a medal for that one.
Okay.
Am I getting paid for this?
Okay. Neophyte hybrid sniper.
Too
Oh,
bad
and he
I
hit.
never made it.
See, and there goes the house shooting. That one's shot. And now more guys are going to come out of these houses. Yeah. So Cassia. I think somebody can shoot that house, so I'm not so worried about that. What I'd like to do is get her in a position. That thing's going to fall on there. This is going to fall and destroy that house, so I'm not worried about that. I want to get up here, and I don't want a sniper over there and a sniper anywhere else to get a straight shot at me. I want this building to be in the way, I think. He's going to get a shot at me no matter what, isn't he? From where he is? Yeah, we can't get there. Okay, let's go up here then. Oh, and we got 2 more guys. Okay, then what we're going to do is this.
I am a
Drag him over there.
not a servitor.
Dang, I couldn't get this one guy. Okay, so if I do this, I hit my own person, which I don't want to do. I can't quite get that house, can I? I can get it like that. Okay, that
If
might
I
be
may,
worthwhile.
as duty demands.
Yeah, that hit that house. Okay. Can you, you need to, if you want to shoot this again twice, then you got to do it like this. Right? Like that.
Me.
It's really that goes and takes care of that house. That's great. Okay. And then we still have this. We need to pull this guy away over to here, really. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll pull him up to 4 slots away.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, that works. Okay. Alright, let's move this slot again. Jai, we're gonna move you like
Isn't
that.
this a job for the serfs?
That one goes down. Okay. Gene Stealer coming. We gotta take care of him before he gets up here.
Hey, now's not the time to lie around.
Oh, he took her down. That sucks. Okay, we may have to play this again for a 3rd time because this is just not going well. It's going better than last time, but it's not going well. I'm gonna buff Cabela with this. I'm gonna hit this guy
I'll make it happen.
with that. Give myself
as
some
good as done.
defense. Buff her with this. Hit her
Hold
with a
still.
little healing.
Though I gave thee my blood and my pain,
And
thou
can you get
hast
that guy?
ordained
You
that
can.
I shall live.
In fact, you can get all 3 of them. Great, they're weaker. That's what we like. Don't want to move over here and risk being in a bad position with that guy. Okay, we got to be in position to kill him next turn.
Aim for the heart next time.
Amazing. Amazing. Juliet. Can you see this guy over here? You can. Okay. What's this loser? 54? You can hit him? Can you? That would kill him. What about this? Okay, she hits him. Pascal, you can't move. Can you see this thing to stack on? You can. Alright. That house has been destroyed. That house has been destroyed. This house has been destroyed. We got that one way up there. That doesn't reach anybody. Okay, be done with it. Juliet, who else can you shoot? Can you shoot this guy? You can shoot this gene stealer here. Critical hit, though, will give you another turn. She missed. Okay, I'm going to try to shoot this guy. He's going to move, so she won't be able to hit him, but that's okay. Nope, Juliet had to move from there. Pascal. How much is 45? Okay.
My vow is to serve.
I want to try to kill this guy.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running by functions.
Claim the bounty. Very nice. Okay, cool. Who else you got for me then? Who else can you reach with your weapon? You can't reach him, or this guy. Okay. This won't reach that far. Nothing will reach that far, bud. You're good. Just stay there then. Cabela. This is the trick. Do we move her? Do we risk moving her all the way up here? Or do we have her stay here and kind of try to fight this guy? If he hits her, she's done. This is going to be her best shot to take on him, though. I got to get her out of the way is the problem. This thing's going to shoot. Now you could move her up there and try to get her. You could try to get. He's going to shoot another bomb. When is his turn? When is his turn? He gets to go start at the start of the next turn. If she's standing over here, he'll probably put a bomb on her. There's also this house over here that we kind of got to worry about. Okay.
I am your blade.
We're kind of going to sacrifice you a little bit. Let's go for the big weapon. Let's go for a little more hit points.
My body was suffering.
I wish she could pull this off and get both of these guys, but she can't. So, lacking that. What's my best option here? Fire.
The shadows will see it done.
God, so many hit points. So many hit points. Alright.
As honor ordains.
Well, to hit him, dodge per creature. Okay, use Gift of Torment. Try to give yourself a little more defense there. Here comes the other Gene Stealer. Oh, he can spit poison. Great. Jai, you need to get out of the way. That's part of the problem.
Living on the edge.
Pascal can't move. Juliet's in the open. Okay, Juliet, you need to move. And I can't do that because she's not far. Oh, really?
This
hold
battlefield
up.
air is good for my
I
lungs.
still got enough room to move here. Juliet, move up here. Get yourself some full cover.
To strike.
Alright, now you need to be here.
Watch my back.
Linchpin, can you give it to me? No. Can you give it to Cabela? No. Can you give it to her? No. Too far away. In that case, yeah, give it to Pascal. Try to
You've got a
buff.
problem. I've got a prize.
You give it a half him turn and he could shoot something, but that's not going to work. Can you give this to me? You can't.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Alright. Can I see anything to light it on fire? Okay, I did the stronghold and that helped.
I'll see to it personally.
Alright. In that case, Jai, just
I
stay
know what I'm
protected,
doing,
sister.
usually.
And it still hit her. She's standing behind a goddamn building. Poison spit.
Offering of blood.
This
There
sacrifice
she
will
goes down.
forge our way to victory.
These guys just don't miss.
An unworthy soul.
God, and she got... That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. What do I want to do here?
I am ready for whatever comes.
If you hit him with Firestorm, what do you hit? You'll hit that building and you'll kill it.
On it. Still a chance.
Heal
I
myself.
owe you a debt. I'll
Defense,
make it
that's what
up
I should have done first. What's this thing got on it? Does not have weakness. Alright.
It's as good as done.
Now you're weakened. Earliet takes a shot at this guy because he came around the corner. That's kind of wild. He actually came around the corner. Alright. She's going to stack an exploit on this thing. It's got 15.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Shoot him. Maybe he'll get lucky with a crit. 55.
Fortune favors the swift.
Yeah, but not enough to kill him. Try to shoot this guy
This
again.
tedium is beneath me.
Maybe Pascal can do it. Is he going to get a chance to move now? Good. Not that cover means anything in this game, because it doesn't.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Give me a perfect spot. Kill this thing.
Condemns you.
Okay. High momentum. That's what we want to see. Unfortunately, there's not much else left for you to do except for try and shoot this thing down here.
Flesh betrays me.
Not sure. What happened? Why you got so few hit points? Brother, what the hell is going on? God. So many attacks and they just nail you. Can you hit him? Is it because of the distance? Or what about this? God. Okay.
Living on the edge.
Yeah, I am. I'm moving you out to the open. I need damage on him. As much damage as you
Don't
can
get
give
too
him.
cocky.
He's already got that on him, I think. Linchpin, if you can do it. Give him a half turn. You don't have any more to heal yourself with, so you just have to try to... Okay, this is a leeching sword here. 28, let's see if we can get anything back. 42, that helps.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay. Jai, what else can you do? You give yearly at a bonus.
Am I getting paid for this?
Take aim. The target's next attack will ignore cover and will have double the effective distance. Okay. Give it to her. Done. I think a little more damage. And there she goes. Because she was out in the open, which is always sad.
My reckoning will be swift.
Oh my god. Okay. Can you hit this thing? Please tell me you can hit
I'll
this
make
thing.
it happen.
Right. Now you can't move anywhere. We don't have a lot of guys left here to deal with, so that's the good news.
Who if not me?
Alright, it's going to take a whole turn. My only other option is 4 movement points, which isn't really enough, or 6 movement points. Until the start of the user's next turn. Okay, let's do
I'll
this.
see to it personally. I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Yeah, not really, but... Can you make him weaker? No. It's not saying you can't. Okay, he's right around the corner is the deal. I can move my way up here. What's he got? He's got a rifle. That's no good. This, I think... Their next turn, the MP and AP are reduced. I don't want that. I don't want that. So... let's just call him good there. You, darling... Man, your problem is... okay, you can still shoot this guy, can't you? Yeah, can you exploit him first?
I understand.
He's got 11 on him. Try to crit him. Move closer for interaction, yeah. There we go, he's dead. Pascal, that gives you a chance to get... he's standing there. I hate to do this, but it's cough drop time. I'm still fighting this cough like 9 weeks later. This is why I hate getting viruses. They just affect my lungs in a way that they don't do for normal people. I wish I could have my doctor tell me what... I wish my doctor would take this problem seriously. All she does is prescribe me an inhaler, and it's like, this is not normal behavior. People don't have this problem of getting a virus, having stuff drain into their lungs, and then spending the next 7 to 10 weeks coughing. It's just not normal. I need a new doctor. Alright, you're done. What about you? I'd like to get you up here. Maybe next turn you can kill this guy.
Swift and silent.
Hopefully this house won't kill you. Pascal, you have a chance to move. It's not the best. I'm a little leery of having him move. Because from there, he can hit that guy. How many hit points does he have? 90?
Exploiters know one route. Forward.
Another exploit. That gives him 14. Okay.
The scriptural prognosis
Pascal needs some hit points. You could kill him with that, but it's 41%. You could kill him with this.
running by Neric.
He's done. It doesn't give you any more hit points. That's too bad, but at least he's dead. Okay, move here. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. This thing's gonna shoot at you. You can't do anything with that. That's too bad. Can you shoot it? No.
Request denied.
Reload then. There's not much we can do with you. You can try to heal, of course.
Integrity factor increased.
You could try and heal, yeah. It's just what you're gonna have to do. Okay. Alright, he's launched that on me. That was kind of expected. I think he's the only guy, though.
That's how it's done.
Okay, Holt's here. Problem is, Holt doesn't have a lot of hit points. Light him on fire. Go in there and attack him.
Make it happen.
Okay. Give yourself some... Make him weak. Can you make him weak? Can you make him weak without making you weak? Yes.
It's
Defense.
as good as done.
Alright. Juliet. Can you just
designate
he's got this. I don't think she can shoot him because... But she can stack exploits on him. I don't think she can shoot him though. She's got to reload anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Can she hit him with this? It says she can. Okay. Let's go. Can you move up here? Stack exploit. Alright. Can you hit him? What's his defense like? 85 dodge? I'd like to reduce that number. Let's just do that. Reduce it down to 64. Now can you hit him? 24. Okay. You know what? Give yourself this. It's not going to matter that we put that on there. Okay, that hit him. That's good. Oh, you're going to put that right on me, eh? Okay, but no, this is great. This should be the finisher right here. Is he on fire? No. He's not on fire, but we can make him be on fire.
Cut my breath. Here's my perfect moment.
Let's hit him again. Okay, that should finish him off. Using the dagger to make sure we hit him. There he goes. Kill the leader of the aberrations. Ablution in blood. Magus of the Ravenous star. The old man before you resembles a human being, but the scaled, bony growths going from the bridge of his nose to the top of his bloated, hairless head, the grotesque cheekbones and the black claws on his meaty fingers leave no doubt that this creature is a genetic aberration. He utters in a creaking voice, black spittle spraying from his mouth. You have spilt the blood of the congregation. You have offended the purest of his chosen children. You heretic. The creature's last word elicits a nervous laugh from the nearby enforcers. The irony of this embodied perversion of the human form accusing you of heresy is not lost on them. The confessor whispers a quiet prayer. The master-at-arms is watching the old man's every move, her lips twisted in contempt. Master of Arms, report. Sourback's gaze remains trained on the mutant. You notice deep wounds on her chest and shoulder, but she shows no signs of acknowledging their existence. Strike forces have cleared the side sections of mutants. The freaks fought like madmen, but they could not match the skill of the Von Valencius enforcers. One victory was secured. Our pursuit units made sure that none would escape. Our flamer squads are in the process of purging the crypt. All degenerates confirmed dead. I see. Well, Sourback. I pardon the enforcers. Their negligence that led to treason endangering the ship you and your people have proven yourselves. She bows her head respectfully and her expression relaxes. She responds with a weak smile. Thank you for restoring our honor, Lord Captain. Adalbert, how much of the crypt has been desecrated? The accursed spawn have disrespected the spirits of the dead, but thankfully they did not have enough time to wreak as much destruction as they could have. Many tombs were disturbed, but what is the most outrageous? Adalbert carefully presents you with a sapphire blue gemstone. They sought to despoil Lady Theodora's urn. After her ladyship's cremation, her ashes were made into this magnificent relic, an example of resilience and purity. One of the heretics dared to lay claim to it. Juliet touches her spirit stone, and it resonates with a soft, pearly glow. They may appear similar, and yet, as bright as Monkey relics are on the surface, They are hollow inside. They hold no memory, no life. I see. Well, do all rogue traders have their remains turned into gemstones? No, not at all. Tradition demands that the Lord Captain's body be burned so that no one could use the samples of their tissue or blood to gain access to the ship's systems that require the rogue trader's genetic imprint. Lady Theodore herself once voiced her desire to be turned into a stone. Henceforth, the relic shall remain in my keeping. If such is your lordship's wish, I see deep symbolism in this duty. And that results in Lady Theodore's Immaculacy, the wearer's persuasion is increased by +5. The ashes of the other eminent dead, whose rest was disturbed, will be transferred to the reliquary chapel. Rites of redemption will be held day and night. Thousands of the ship's crew will be allowed to kneel before the relics and pray for the Lord Captain's health and the dynasty's prosperity. Well then, let's see what the ringleader has to say. You shall perish in the cold void. Your heart shall beat its last under the light of uncaring stars. Your lungs shall become trees of ice within your chest. You will never receive the grace of the many-armed emperor. The old man calls curse after curse down upon you with spiteful satisfaction. Sourback, make it hurt. I've been waiting for this. The sound of your voice hangs in the air as the steel toe of Sourback's mag boot pulverizes the man's knee, and bone shards shred his decrepit flesh like shrapnel. The old man doubles over, but it is not pain or fear, but burning hatred that contorts his face. Go on, torture me. I'll endure it all. My time may be up, but you are all doomed. I will gladly spit the words of truth in your face, and they will burn you like acid. In death, I will ascend to the hosts of pure voices, and I will await the day when you will pay for the shed blood of his children. It was you I saw in that vision. Are you the leader of this spawn? The mutant erupts in wet, slurping laughter. I am the herder of the pure. The many-armed emperor has blessed my mind with the ability to behold him. I guided his children until you came and slaughtered us, heretic. Their loathsome tribe has spawned a sorcerer. Sourback grimaces in disgust, no doubt to help them brainwash more victims and swell the cult's ranks. What are you? Are you mutants or Xenos? Magus of the Ravenous star's face becomes a gloating grimace. We are the pure. We are the congregation, children of the many-armed emperor, the genetic perfection of existence. You will never understand. You are of inferior flesh. Your genes are woven from feebleness and misery. We are the new curve of the spiral. We are one, and thus we are strong. Pascal's visor flashes scarlet, growing brighter with every word. This statement is false. Only the true flesh is perfect. You are a scrap of ignorant meat, and this vaunted genetic perfection, which you are not, would be ground into nothing by the cogs of the Omnissiah. The old man shrinks and hisses as his face is bathed in the red light of the visor, itself framed by the shadows of writhing mechadendrites. Who is the many-armed emperor? The true God who comes through the void to us as devout children. The universe is an abyss of horrors, and only he can save us. But not you, vile heretics. You are all doomed. Well, why did you make your lair in the crypt? None wander in here. We were free to offer our prayers without fear of discovery, and the sight of dead heretics was pleasing. Trampling your bones was a righteous act, and that is why I ordered the pure to sunder the walls of your bone vault and make this place a sanctuary for the congregation. You glance at the gaping hole in the adamantine bulkhead. It is almost unbelievable that the mutants were able to make a hole like that. It would have required truly powerful industrial equipment, and not the kind that can be easily assembled or stolen. Are there more of you freaks on board? Where did you even come from? 40 years ago, the profaner Theodora, the false sovereign, stopped at the trade outpost Heroke's Rim to replenish her crew. The outpost had long served as a bastion of the pure. My brethren and I were chosen to embark on her ship and prepared for the coming of the many-armed emperor. This uprising against your godless dominion has been many years in the making. Herok's Rim, that cesspool of abomination, must be burned. Who knows how many ships they have infected over the decades. I've had enough. Hang this carrion. The man's face twists in rage, and his milky eyes bulge. He hisses, "The many-armed emperor cometh. True God shall avenge us, and when he does, I will not." His string of doom sayings is silenced by a kick from the Master-at-Arms. Well, punk. Enjoy your death. And the party has leveled up. And there's some goods here. There is this fancy thing, which I love, the Bio Dagger. Each attack with this dagger increases its damage by +1 until the end of combat. Oh, so very nice. Okay, and then there's a little blood burner. Every hit from this pistol increases the level of damage over time. Effect suffered by the target by +5. It does not stack with anything. So, the hole in the wall they made. And this is Theodora's statue. So we have some dudes here. Let's see if there's anything else worthwhile while we're here. There's a rebel sniper rifle. Some goods over here. Fun stuff. So we'll get everything and get out of here. But anyway, get back to the main deck where all our wounds will be taken care of. Might as well
get the job done.
Demolish that just because I can. Some goods over here. Webbers. Webbers. They're Webbers, but they're not the grills, so unfortunately. No cooking of the hamburgers. Hamburger sounds really good right now, actually. Might have to go get one. Might have to just go make one. I've got burgers in the fridge waiting. Well, folks, that's it. Void Ship Bridge, we are done with that little bit. The Magus of the Ravenous Star. Magus. Pronounce it however you want to. We'll level everybody up at the start of next episode, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So, folks, at long last, this epic episode is over. I will see you all next time. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below, and until next time, happy gaming, everyone.